Hi, everybody. What I'd like to do today is explain a couple things that may help you with your golf swing. First of all, what we need to understand is this line going right here is a representation of the spine and is sitting at 60 degrees, okay? This next line that we have down here is also the representation of the lower part of the body from the hip joint, which is here, to the kneecap, which would be right here. So when you understand that those angles that I just pointed out are truly a 90-degree angle, but just because the spine is tilted a little bit and the lower body is angled a little bit, that is still a true 90-degree angle in geometric space. So just because we're tilted over, it still is a 90-degree angle like this here on the screen, okay? So what we learn to do is we go to the next move in the golf swing, and you're able to see that we're able to learn how to position our body correctly so that it matches up with the lower part of our body and what's going on, so that the relationship is still being kept the same for the 60-degree angles that are maintained in the golf swing as well. Now, again, we're just trying to use this model in its simplicity to be able to show you how these things can be achieved, and we teach this stuff at golflessonacademy.com. So if you're really interested in how your swing needs to get geometrically optimized, we'd suggest that you stop by there and check us out. But anyways, as we go to the third position in the golf swing, watch what happens here, which is very, very cool. So as you can see here, this line going back at this point is on a 30-degree vector, and then in relation to the spine that is on the 60 degrees, you can see that this line too, at that position in space, is also creating a 90-degree angle. So that's the importance of that position. But you'll also notice here as we go to up here one more, this line coming down from here, I'll put it in blue for us as we come down like this, and it's going to peg right on the 60-degree line as well, which is letting us know that our club is on plane. And the unique part about it, once you start to really understand why it's so important to maintain the 90-degree angle relationship between the upper part of the torso and the lower body, being from the hip to the kneecap, that you're just going to start to learn to pivot your body this way and or shift and pivot this way, and then shift and pivot back through. And when it's such simplicity that you're just working around your spine like this, the golf game gets really, really simple, and so does your golf swing. Right now for this video, you can see that my head is kind of looking at us, but in the reality of it, it would be looking down here as well, you know what I mean? So it's going to be looking at the golf bar just a little bit lower, wherever the golf club is going to be. But just try to imagine that my head's staying back because I'm trying to look at the camera as I do this stuff. But anyways, as we go to the top, watch what happens here. Boom, right in the center of where we've got to be. Elbow is on, everything's just lined up with this yellow line, which we're going to term as this line here would be the balance line of the body, or the chi line, or really whatever you want to call it. Some people call it the chi line, some people call it the balance line. Basically, it's all very, very extremely important. What you'll see most times when people are at the top of their backswing, you'll see to where their hands are over here, the elbows on this side of the balance line of the body, and that is just absolutely incorrect. What you've got to learn to do is not violate the balance line of the body. And let me show you what I mean here. As our hands go from this position, okay, so we started at the takeaway, we'll get it to the takeaway position, then we move to the next shifting move, and the hands get on to where the center of body, where everything's located, right there on the balance line of the body. So when we learn to fold our levers correctly, watch what happens. The hands just move right up the balance line of the body, you know what I mean? And they just whoop right up, and again right back down. They move right up, and there's no violation of the balance line of the body. And because there's no violation of the balance line of the body, it really enables the golfer, or a golfer, to be able to make the correct moves to start back into the downswing. Again, we're just covering the backswing today, but really trying to use these simple illustrations to be able to show you why it is so important that we get things matched up to be so that we're always swinging around that 90-degree angle in geometrical space. And when you learn to do these things correctly, some of the 90-degree angles that you're going to create, maintain, and just maximize throughout your golf swing are really just going to, make things a lot better for you, because there's basically one thing here is geometry and angles and math and all that stuff. I mean, those are about the most solid fundamental factors in any golf swing. And when you start to learn how to swing and make these moves to where you're not violating any of the principles of these 90-degree lines that are present everywhere in the golf swing, you really start to make some serious significant improvement. So again, let me take us through it step by step. We go to the first one, we're going to get to the second one. Body matches up, club matches up. Next one, 90-degree angles maintained in reflection with the spine. Beautiful stuff. Then as we go to 4, you can see how we're on that 60-degree plane so that we know we're on plane. And as we get to the top, we're exactly where we need to be. Again, if you'd like to learn any more about this, just drop us an email, send us a line, check us out at Golf Lesson Academy, check out our blog, check out our golf lessons, the whole 9 yards. We're here to help you. And if you have any questions, leave a comment below. Hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching.